Hey YouTube, imagine what you know tomorrow. Me and one of my buddies are going to go over some of these pistols here that you see on the table and talk to you a little bit about pistols in general. So, I'm going to start with what I know. This is my Tokarev TTC. This is the 1953. These are a 7.62 by 2.5. It's a real reliable pistol. They're modeled after the 1911. They have a pretty similar action. This one has the aftermarket or after original production safety for import. It's on the frame and not on the slide like some models. These are really great pistols. They're all steel. Most of them are sealed in Cosmoline. But if you can get your hands on one, I suggest it. They've got twice the punch in these rounds as the 45 auto rounds that are so popular. They actually make special bulletproof vests over in India for the people who are in law enforcement so they don't get hurt by one of these. The other pistol that's mine is this Beretta 92. It's a 92. It should be a 96 because it has a 40 cal barrel. I believe that's something that the previous owner did. This is an ex-law enforcement gun, but she's all empty. They've got a rail system up in front. I've upgraded the pin or rod, so that's all stainless steel now, not plastic. But these are great. The safeties work really well, and yeah, I've got what 12 round mags for that, and then we got a Sig Sauer that has single stack mags. Sig Sauer, however you want to say it. I'm not gonna discriminate. So what can you tell me about the Sig Sauer?
This is the Sig Sauer 225, or commonly known in Germany as the P6. It's the old West German and possibly still German police issue pistol. It has a single stack 9mm round, so it's got the whole slim configuration, unlike the size that the Beretta or Glock does. It's reliable, it's a SIG, it's accurate, you get the full metal lower receiver and slide as well. So for you people that don't like polymer out there, it's a really rugged pistol. Sights, standard, just front and rear sight post, nothing crazy. For the size of the barrel, it's relatively accurate.
Alright, so moving on. We've got a 1911.
This is my original 1911. Obviously, it's not original anymore completely because my cousin had put a bunch of aftermarket stuff on it. Standard 1911 that most everybody knows. It's got some aftermarket match sights on it, a different trigger, and the barrel bushing is not your standard one. It's actually quite a bitch to get off. Standard 7-round government issue mags and some old school ball ammunition, nothing fancy. Probably one of my most accurate pistols other than a USP that I did have.
Alright, so what do you want to move on to?
And next we're going to do the Glock. This is the standard police issue Glock 22. I'm not in law enforcement, I just have it. Really rugged and reliable. It's my first Glock, and so I'm not used to polymer. I'm getting used to it. Or striker fire because I've always had something that has a hammer beforehand. For what it is, it's reliable, and it's average $300 to $400 cheaper than most SIGs you can get out on the market. And you can get multiple size mags. These are the standard capacity 15 round, and then you can get the extended 22 and with a 2-round extension. Plus you can also, for the people that live in those communist states, you can get the annoying 10-round mags. The next one is an old Colt Woodsman, 10-round mag, 22. As you can see, it looks a lot like the Ruger, like Mark 1 and Mark whatever series. It's really accurate. This one's got the hand grips on, so it's only set up for a right-handed shooter. But it's a great pistol to teach people to shoot on, and it's really accurate.
Yep. And then we've got your revolver. This is a 38 Special.
It's an old Smith & Wesson CTG. First real revolver I've ever had, and it's got the weight of most common Smith & Wesson and Ruger 357 Magnum, so you're getting that weight to reduce the recoil. It's really accurate. Like, I was surprised how accurate it is. It's right up there with my 1911 and my USP and all that. But, I mean, if you're a wheel gun guy, these never really ever mess up on you.
Alright, so as far as concealability goes, I'd say that the Tokarev is one of the thinnest that we've got.
Next to the SIG.
Yeah, and the SIG is also very thin. Can we get a profile of that? Yeah, that's also incredibly thin. What I like about the SIG over the Tokarev is that with the polymer frame, this is actually incredibly light. It does...
Full polymer, but...
Well, it's a really light pistol, even if it isn't full polymer. And with a single stack mag, you're not talking about a lot of added weight. That's my only complaint with the Beretta 92, is that she is very heavy. That's like my car pistol. And moving on to that, you may have to check your local laws and regulations, but this right here, this safe that you see, this could be your new best friend. This is what I keep in my car, and I keep this in it all the time. And it's under my seat, and you could have one under your seat, and you could keep the key to it on your car keys, so that if you ever need to get to it while you're in your car, you can. It's totally legal to carry a firearm in my state in a locked compartment. It doesn't say that that compartment has to be a part of my vehicle. So, maybe something for you to consider. They're pretty cheap at Kmart. Other than that, I think we're going to about wrap it up. Take another look at this mass of firearms. Yeah. Alright. I feel good. Feel good. Alright. Hope you do too. Thanks, YouTube.